province?
Yeah, Villa Verde. Map shows one major road which leads to the city of Villa Verde. Other than that, looks like a lot of jungle.
Let's give Bowman a call. Bowman, we're crossing into the province via Verde.
Other than a lot of legal coca farms, there's a mine there owned by the cartel. The mine is the cartel's source for pyrolusite. It's used to make chemicals that purify the cocaine, make it nice and white or something.
I think we can screw up that step in production for you.
I don't have intel on who's running things in Villa Verde. Be careful. Gather intel on the Buchon before making any big moves. Bowman out.
Rebel activity's picking up. That's bad news for the cartel. Got something here. Looks like the local boss is a guy named Elway. He has a house in a place called Riverine. Let's check it out. Bowman, the name of the Buchon in Villa Verde is Elway.
Elway? We know him. I wasn't sure he was in Villa Verde. He's in charge of processing the pyrolusite into the chemical used to purify the cocaine. An Unidad lieutenant named Bento caused an accident in the processing plant that burned Elway's fucking face off.
So he's easy to spot in a crowd.
When the bandages came off, Lieutenant Bento made fun of Elway's hamburger face. Elway went after him and almost started war. Sueño had to step in.
That sounds like a great lever to pull.
Frame Elway for the lieutenant's murder, the war starts up for real. I'll send you some intel on Elway. Bowman out.
This has details on a cartel supply chopper loaded and ready to roll. Sounds like something that would really lend the rebels a hand. Bowman just sent us a video starring none other than Bolivia's butt-ugliest comedian, Elway. Sure to be lots of laughs.
This is Elway. Real name, Pedro Gil. And I know the first question you're asking. What the fuck happened to him? You know what pyrolusite is, right? Yeah, neither did I. Pyrolusite, key syllable pyro, by the way, is the shit they mine in Villa Verde province to turn coca leaves into high-quality cocaine. So what, you ask? Elway's father was a miner. His grandfather was a miner. His grandfather's father was a miner. Basically, Elway didn't have many options until El Boquita came along.
You want to make some real money?
Turns out he wanted to make some real money. Turns out, in fact, he was ambitious. Elway wanted to improve pyrolusite to produce the best cocaine the world has ever seen. Ever hear the expression, it blew up in his face? According to our sources, Elway is a generally affable guy. Good to his workers, cool with Unidad. Just don't ever make a joke about his face.
Mario is gonna miss this. We've got the position for a supply drop. Now we just have to check to see if it's still there. Show's over. That ought to get the rebels fired up. Coca farm.
So, like, can we get some legal coca here? For the altitude? For the altitude, yeah.
You are not having any coca. You know first thing headquarters is gonna do when we get back home is make us piss in a cup.
But the altitude, it's getting hard to breathe.
Shut up. For a barn.
Back home, all we ever needed for a barn was a padlock. Barns back home must not have anything worth stealing. Not worth as much as a couple tons of coca, anyway.
Choppers to help cartel-crushing rebels. I love my job. One of Elway's labs.
Good work. Now that we know what they might look like, let me see if I can find any others in the area. And there it is. Transmitting the new location to you now.
Take out the 2 labs that are refining pyrolusite for Santa Blanca. Their loss will set back the cartel's cocaine production for months.
Lab destroyed.
Hoorah. On to the next one. Check this out. The head of the miners' union in Villa Verde, this guy named Chango, flat out hates how the cartel treats workers here.
Sounds like we have a lot in common.
Bet he'd be happy to lend us a hand with fucking up their pyrolusite supply chain.
Good work. I'll let the rebels know where it is so they can pick it up.
Whew. Here I thought you might want us to carry...
Take out the 2 labs that are refining pyrolusite for Santa Blanca. Their loss will set back the cartel's cocaine production for months.
We ought to... Watch it.
Deploying drone.
Lab destroyed.
Hoorah. On to the next one.
Target.
Grenade, move!
Nice.
We need to find a way to drive a wedge between El Way and Unidad's Lieutenant Bento. See what you can dig up.
It has to be the cartel's operations center for Villa Verde.
The local Buchan should have quarters there. Let's take a gander.
Hold up. There's a weapons case here. This'll go nice with my boots. Arsenal.
These are homemade shotgun shells. Mexican pesos and birdshot inside.
That's his signature. When Elway shoots somebody, he wants everybody to know it was him. Let's grab these and give Bowman a call. I got a plan to trap Elway. How about we kill the Unidad captain and leave Elway's signature shells at the scene to pin it on him? Sound good?
Devious. Make it happen.
Birdshot.
When I was a kid, a neighbor used to fill his shotgun with rock salt instead. That's some hardcore shit. Blasting salt into the wound.
Awesome. I could put this to use.
No podemos alcanzar esos puntos. Maten el puto vehículo.
And in our top story tonight, bloody riots have broken out in the streets between local cocaleros and miners originally hailing from Barbados.
We got more tangos rolling up.
According to police reports, the miners, who are working in the private pyrolusite mine set up by Santa Blanca, are notorious locally for their heavy drinking and questionable social interactions with women. Tensions rose to a fevered pitch today when one of the miners threw a stick of dynamite into a local lake. When asked why he done such a thing, the man pointed to the pacu floating toward the shore, laughed and said, "Fishing." It was at this point that a group of local fishermen decided to complain directly to the man, using their fists to deliver their primary complaint.
Nicely done. Now they'll have trouble coordinating their ops against the rebels.
Talk to the local union leader in Villa Verde and see if you can get him to convince the miners to stop digging pyrolusite for the cartel.
Union leader.
Let's go talk to him.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up the supplies later. We hear you'd like to get those Santa Blanca soldiers off your back.
Por supuesto. Who wants to work like a slave for those narcos?
If we could make that happen, would you be willing to abandon the mines for good?
Pero no pueden. You can just kill off every Santa Blanca soldier in the country.
If we could manage it, we would. But we can take out enough of them for you to have the time to gather your families and flee.
Se lo agradezco mucho. Santa Blanca has taken over our place in San Marquesa. Clear out that mine, and we should be able to get free.
That we can make happen. And it's crawling with Santa Blanca. Hold on.
Copy that, compa. Troops on the way.
Find some cover, fast!
District and it's crawling with... Wait.
I'll ask before that thing blows.
It's the miners' district and it's crawling with Santa Blanca. We clear them out and those miners are one step closer to leaving these parts for honest work.
Shots fired. We need to... Helicopter, get down.
We're clear over here. Clear. I could use some rounds.
Clear here. That got kind of stressful, huh?
Call Pacatari for some reinforcements. From turning nice and white.
You know pyrolusite is used to filter water, too.
There are other ways to manage that, though, right?
Fuck it. I was drinking bottled water anyway.
Their LT's escaping.
Marche.
Soldados gringos. Tienen de flow esos culeros.
Oh shit, we've been spotted.
You smell that way? That makes a gun smoke shit and blood that's hanging in the air. That's Santa Muerte creeping up on you. Your cartel made a deal with her, but now she's come to collect. Tell your amigos, you fight for Santa Blanca, you end up food for crows.
Gire, si se calma, yo le juro. I will quit. I will leave Bolivia.
Say goodbye to your reputation, tough guy.
Qatar's people are going to be laughing about this for a long time.
Nice.
I hate to bother you about this shit, Wade. I know you're busy as hell. Oi, Marcus, forget it, Way. It's nada. What do you need? I need more of the precursor chemicals we're using to refine the cocaine. I thought my supplier with Via B gas was cool, but the past few weeks, the man is not playing me straight. Can you get your hands on some of this shit for me? Claro, Marcus. I can help you out, but hey, you gonna owe me. You don't gotta tell me I owe you. Thanks, man. Just let me know if you want me to visit your capital on the Via B gas, or if this thing between you and me is gonna be a regular thing, okay?
Target down. Get down.
Damn, that was close.
We can't wait on fucking tango. Let's get going to what?
I got a target carry 7.
No more tangos here. Oh, that was messy as shit.
With this cartel station shut down, the rebels might be able to come out in force. This'll go nice with my boots.
Watch it, that thing's about to blow.
With this cartel station shut down, the rebels might be able to come out in force.
Oi, viejo. I got this problem I'm thinking maybe you can help me with.
Anyway, ¿cuál es el problema? What's the problem?
These pinche cabrones in the mining collective, they're giving me headaches about pay rates and hours. I already got those mines safer than they ever been. You know these guys. I want you to, what you call it, mediate.
Bolivian miners are proud people.
Is there perhaps some way to raise their pay? Just a few cents to satisfy their pride. People think I'm the funny one around here, but that's only because they don't know you. You must give them something. Your monopoly will be worth... Fuck makes you think we need Bolivian miners? It's a fucking global economy, pendejo. We can get some Brazilians up in these mines before anybody even realizes your mining collective is gone. Tranquilo, Elway, tranquilo. I am friends with many of these men. I will talk to them. We will sort this out. I will make them understand that the agreement cannot change.
Going hot.
Let's tell the rebels where to come get their supplies.
Fuck. We're made.
Awesome. I could...
We need to find a way to drive a wedge between Elway and Unidad's Lieutenant Bento. See what you can dig up.
Looks like that rifleman. Over there, near that crate of comm gear.
My dad captain is down.
Let's plant those shotgun shells and get going.
Hit the dirt, helicopter.
Unidad wants Elway dead for killing that officer. Sueño wants him dead to make peace with Unidad. And you destroyed the guy's pyrolusite operation. You gunslingers have fucked up Elway's world for good.
I'm taking it personally.
You can ask him in person. If he wants to stay breathing, Elway's got nowhere else to turn but us. And I want to know what he knows. Got a lead on his 20? Unidad is hunting him down. Head to their base. See if you can find intel on his location there.
Jesus. You like giving us the impossible missions. Just give us a call if you find something out before we have to sneak into the devil's asshole.
I thought you liked poking around the devil's asshole. Bowman out.
The frame-up worked. Unidad's after Elway's head. I need you to get to him first and extract him. We'll find him a place to lay low as long as he gives...
With the shotgun shells there, Unidad will accuse Elway of the killing. And nobody's friends anymore.
Come on, let's see what other trouble we can stir up.
The frame-up worked. Unidad's after Elway's head. I need you to get to him first and extract him. We'll find him a place to lay low as long as he gives us everything he knows about the cartel.
Unidad base.
We're crazy sneaking into it. We don't get paid enough.
You don't get crazy pay? I hear it's like 3 times combat pay, but they charge you extra for the therapy.
According to this, Unidad has a tracker on Elway's car.
We better hurry then, before they find him. Company, stay sharp.
Got eyes on Elway. I'll drive.
Looks like we've riled them up.
I'm engaging takeaways.
Keep
At least
that
they had
to
to send
kid.
in professionals to snag me. Respect, gringos.
Opening fire on these fuckers. We're in a target-poor environment.
No, I hate you pinches culeros de mierda. But I don't blame you. Like, es como... I know this was all business.
Thanks, Elway. We don't hate you either.
I mean, Los Polvos is a fucked up business. My cousin Chito up in Culiacan, he does so much blow, I don't think he can recognize himself in the mirror. His nose is running all the time. He used to sing good too, but since that Polvo fucked up his nose, he don't sing so good.
You burrito performer or something?
No, neta, no. We was in the church choir, but that was when we was kids. I was a good soprano, actually. Then my balls dropped.
Ah, Mr. Elway, you are one ugly motherfucker.
Chingado. I get it now. She like a spook, huh?
Have a seat.
Aguanta. Respect, fool. But lady, I'm not a snitch, right?
I know you have to be macho and mouth off, but I'm gonna make you talk. Even if I have to burn off what's left of your face.
We don't need to get rid of your body, we just cremate you.
Hey, chill, okay? I'm sure I can spare a few tidbits. Everybody just relax.
Desperate people make desperate mistakes. And I had made El Yayo and La Gringa desperate. I pressured them too much. But I had no choice. The attacks on our production were increasing. It was hurting our supply chain. If something was not done, we would lose our market share. So I pushed them to produce more coke. They couldn't do it. So they started to cut it, dilute it, lower the quality to increase the quantity. An understandable mistake, but a mistake nevertheless. I had spent years branding Santa Blanca, a quality product, the best in the world. A primo price for a primo product. Problem was, the product wasn't primo anymore. And someone had to pay for that.
Heads up, Nomad. Looks like La Gringa just hit her expiration date with the cartel.
What do we know?
The damage you've done to cartel production forced La Gringa to start cutting the purity of her coke to keep up with demand. Maybe she was playing for time, hoping she could get things back under control before Sueño noticed. If so, she bet wrong.
And now Sueño's gonna make an example out of her.
There's a crew on the way to her house right now. La Gringa's got nowhere to run.
Unless we give her a way out.
Exactly. I need you to haul ass and get to her house in Cuchillo. Convince her she's better off with us than with Sueño and get her to the extraction point.